So the journey began for everyone, just like everyone else. Like it began just after my undergraduation. Like I always wanted to do one post graduation, but at the same time, I wanted to continue to work in the same company that I'm currently employed with, because I didn't want to lose out on the expertise that I get from the day-to-day work. So that's when I chose to opt for an executive program, but at the same time, I wanted to get the experience of a classroom program as well. So that's when I chose the PGPBM program offered by IIM Trichy. Even though it's an executive program, it allows you to come into a classroom, interact with your peers, right? Because like peer knowledge is something that we don't get very often. Even if you do a full-time PGP program, you get to interact with the same set of people with whom you would have done undergraduation with, or like they would come from a similar background. But here we have a lot of people who come from wide variety of backgrounds as well, which is an interesting experience because we get to learn the theory behind each and every subject, at the same time get real life examples of how these theoretical knowledge is being implemented across the varied industries as well. So I come from the pharmaceutical market research industry, and we deal with data on a day-to-day basis, and we employ a lot of methodologies, right? But this education helped me understand the idea, the knowledge, the content behind these issues, right? Like why we are employing a particular methodology, why we are opting for this type of testing, why we are going for A/B testing here, why certain type of analysis won't work on this data, whereas another type would work on this data. So all these questions I had in my mind while working on a lot of projects, and this education clearly gave me an option to look deep into these questions and answer those questions also. And another interesting aspect of this entire program is like Capstone Project, right? Like you get to choose a field of study, you collect the data, you work on the data, you understand, you publish your results, right? So that was a very interesting experience for me, where I chose the field of operations. I took a real life problem from my current company. I worked on it. I published the results. Like we are now in a position where we could even publish it as a case study as part of a book which is going to come out as well. So altogether, this was a complete experience for me, which I think I wouldn't have even got had I done the PGP program as well, because it gave me the answers to all of my questions. It gave me the experience to interact with peers of wide variety experience as well. So altogether, I think like doing the PGPBM program at IIM Trichy gives you a wholesome experience. Thank you.